Sweet. That is the name of the band. Never heard of a band called Sweet. But I'm excited. That's an interesting name for a band. But if they rock, who cares? The song is called Ballroom Blitz. And yeah, I've never heard of them, never heard of the song. But that's why we're here, to do some research and find out about them. So let's knock out this research real quick. Sweet, known as The Sweet until the 1970s, were a British glam rock band who rose to prominence in the 1970s. Their best known lineup consisted of lead vocalist Brian Connolly, bassist Steve Priest, guitarist Andy Scott, and drummer Mick Tucker. The band formed in London in 1968, originally with the name Sweet Shop, and achieved their first hit, Funny Funny, in 1971 after teaming up with songwriters Nicky Chinn and Mike Chapman and record producer Phil Wayman. During 1971 and 1972, their musical style showed a marked progression from the Archies-like bubblegum style of Funny Funny to a Who-influenced hard rock style, supplemented by a striking use of high-pitched backing vocals. Okay, the band first achieved success in the UK charts, having 13 top 20 hits during the 1970s alone, with Blockbuster topping the chart, followed by 3 consecutive number 2 hits, Hellraiser and Ballroom Blitz, and Teenage Rampage. Okay, so we know that this was a number 2 hit in the UK. Doesn't make any reference to the US. The band turned to a more hard rock style with their mid-career singles such as 1974's Turn It Down. Fox on the Run also reached number 2 on the UK chart. Those results were topped in West Germany and other countries on the European mainland. The group also achieved success in the United States with top 10 hits like Little Willie, The Ballroom Blitz, Fox on the Run, and Love Is Like Oxygen. Okay, so they don't say where it was on the charts in the US, but they do acknowledge it was a hit, Ballroom Blitz, which is what we react to. Sweet had their last international success in 1978 with Love Is Like Oxygen. Connolly left the group in 1979 to start a solo career, and the remaining members continued as a trio until they disbanded in 1981. From the mid-1980s, Scott, Connolly, Priest each played with their own versions of Sweet at different times. Connolly died in 1997, Tucker in 2002, and Priest in 2020. Andy Scott is still active with his version of the band. Sweet have sold over 35 million albums worldwide. Nothing to scoff at. Nothing at all. Alright, yeah, this is definitely glam, at least based off of what they're wearing in this picture. Okay. Gotcha. They were signed to Polydor, Capitol, and RCA. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. The Ballroom Blitz. So we know this was a number 2 hit in the UK, and this was also a hit in the US, but we don't know to what degree. Was it a moderate hit or was it a smash? We'll find out afterwards. But all right, Ballroom Blitz, Sweet. They look like they were crazy. one of those crazy bands. But you know something I'm learning? A lot of the bands that I've been reacting to, like the crazy ones, are like, well, I got they all kind of, or even if it's just one member, you know. I don't know. I just feel like the glammy bands be the ones that be going crazy. But anyway, Sweet Ballroom Blitz. Let's go.
Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Yeah. Mick? Okay. All right, fellas. Well, let's go!
Ballroom Blitz. Dun, 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 dun. Ballroom Blitz. I swear, man, this is the second time this has happened to me this week with these freaking songs and these bands, where I see the title and I don't even think what's like. Again, I go into these reactions blind, y'all know that. I don't lie to y'all. If I put first time reaction, it's my first time reacting. I've heard this. What's Daddy Daycare? Daddy Daycare, Eddie Murphy. I heard this song in that movie, and I feel like I've heard it somewhere else. But I've 1,000,000% at least heard I've heard that part. Well, all right, fellas, let's go. When I'm done in the Ballroom Blitz. I've 1,000,000% heard this before. I don't know the words they saying, and I've never heard the whole thing, but I've 1,000,000% heard this before.
All right, fellas. Well, let's go!
It's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. My things are getting so strange. I like to tell you everything I see.
Oh, I see a man in the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want it, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Reaching out for something, touching nothing's all I ever do. I suffer come over. When you do, there's nothing left for you.
Now the man at the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's one, and she could kill you with a wink of her eye. Oh, yeah, it was electric, sopranically hectic. And the band started leaving, 'cause they all stopped breathing. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want it, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
So I hear what they mean about the high pitched backing vocals. I hear that. Honestly, what's impressing me more than anything is the drumming. The drumming is absolutely phenomenal. I already forgot who does what. I think Andy was drumming. No, Andy wasn't drumming. I forgot who's the drummer. I'm gonna go back and figure it out. But that might be my favorite part I mean, I love this. The simple guitar riff is this dun 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 dun. And Cannoli, his voice, when it all said lightning, and they all started grooving. I can't. My voice is shot today, but I really love his voice. But the drumming might actually be my favorite part. But I definitely hear made mention that the high pitched backing vocals is one of their signatures. Definitely hear that and notice that.
Girl in the corner said, boy, I want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Love it. Love it. Every time I heard this song in Daddy Daycare, I loved it. So obviously this song actually has a soft spot. Daddy Daycare is probably one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. Anyway, love this record. This record is hard. I really like it. It was number 5 in the US. Okay, hold on. Let me read. It's a song by British glam rock band The Sweet, written by Nicky Chin and Mike Chapman. Reached number 1 in Canada, number 2 in the UK and Australia, and number 5 in the US. It was inspired by an incident on January 27th, 1973, when the band were performing at the Grand Hall in Kilmarnock, Scotland, and were driven off stage by a bottling. I'm going to assume that's when a bunch of people throw bottles at you. Yeah. Where a concert audience throws various objects at performers on stage. Damn. So, like, they sucked. While bottling generally involves empty or full bottles of water, it is also common for bottles to contain urine. Oh, hell no. Show is over. Now, the show might be over, period, just throwing something at me. And I've noticed a lot of artists, especially today, like, they don't really tolerate that too much. You can't throw stuff on stage no more. Even if it's done, like, in a positive way. Like, people be throwing their hat and still throw the bras and panties on stage. Like, a lot of artists do not like that anymore. Urine? Fam. Forget the show is over. This show might get burnt down. I might tear everything up in this arena. Are you kidding me? You throw a bottle of urine at me? Okay. The song was recorded on June 11th and 12th, 1973 at Audio International Studio in London. Released as a single in September 1973. Appeared on the US and Canadian versions of Desolation Boulevard, but never appeared on a Sweet album in the UK other than hits compilations. Okay. The initial guitar and drum riff of the song has similarity to a 1963 song by Bobby Comstock called Let's Stomp. Okay, are we about to read about a lawsuit or something? Has a lot of covers. Okay, I'm sorry. So Mick is drums, Andy is guitar. Gotcha. Yeah, Mick was going crazy. Andy's guitar, Steve bass, backing vocals. Hell of a song, man. Hell of a song. I really love how fun and how energetic it is. It's definitely unlike anything else I've heard from anybody else in the 70s. You know, when I think about some of the 70s bands that I've reacted to, Queen, 70s. Y'all know, y'all. I react to so many bands. 70s. Anyway, I've never really heard this style of music from anybody. And I feel like 70s glam I was trying to compare it to another decade. It sounds like 80s. Well, yeah. I guess it does. It kind of reminds me of something that I would have heard from Van Halen or something like that. So yeah, and that's glam as well. So, but that was fire. I really love it. I really love Brian Canoli's vocals. How much fun he had with it, like just the voice manipulation, and they all started moving. I love that. I love everything about this record, but the drumming is definitely what stole the show for me. But overall, the overall production of it all, the instrumentation, vocals, loved it. Sweet. Happy. Look, I was a little nervous with the name. I was like, the Sweet. I don't know. That's just so unoriginal, kind of lazy of a name. But they sweet. They fire. That was fire. Can't wait to hear some more, man. If there's anything else from Sweet I need to check out, y'all let me know. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with Sweet. Peace.